While there are plenty of herbal teas available on the market, how wonderful would it be to brew up a mug of tea you blended yourself from your backyard tea garden? Tea herbs are easy to grow, look stunning in flower or garden beds, and smell amazing. Let me share some of those that I grow. The first one on my list is my favorite tea herb, lemon balm. It took over this whole garden bed and is shading my goji berry, so I need to harvest some immediately to clear up this garden bed. Lemon balm is an ancient herb native to southern Europe, and it's closely related to mint. Its botanical name is Melissa, and that's how it's known in most of the world. So now that I harvested my lemon balm heavily, I hope this goji berry plus irises, gladiolas, and even a little sunflower over there will receive enough sunlight. Also, there is a lingonberry over here on the side, and it has a little tiny berries that need to ripen, so they definitely need some sunlight. But that was not the only lemon balm I grow. I love it so much that I have a ton more. As you can see here among my sunchokes, I have some lemon balm that is growing prolifically, so I need to harvest some. Right over here, between my iris plants, there is some lemon balm, and I'm going to be cutting the largest plants, leaving the tiny ones behind, because the taller lemon balm grows, the faster it starts blooming, and I definitely don't want it to bloom right now in June. Lemon balm is a perennial herb, hardy to zones 3 to 7, and it grows so well, it self-seeds and also spreads by root. It has no problem growing anywhere you plant it. So this is my first harvest of lemon balm this year, but not the last one. For sure, there'll be more. And now, after the lemon balm is trimmed down, you can see my wild strawberries. They were hidden under the lemon balm. Did you know that strawberry leaves can be used for tea? Yes, and while the regular strawberry leaves can be used, I like to use wild strawberry leaves. So these are my wild strawberries. You can see they are quite smaller than the regular cultivated strawberries, and they are much sweeter and tastier than the regular strawberries. So not only they are good for berries, but also the leaves I can harvest and use for tea. Wild strawberry leaves rank on top in terms of antioxidant levels. Strawberry leaf tea tastes almost as delicious as the berry itself, with a mild and fruity flavor. I think the most popular herbal tea out there is the mint tea. And the mint is one of the easiest and fastest herbs to grow. So I have a lot of mint growing in my front yard among my flowers. As you can see, it is growing between my roses. So I have to harvest this herb often, otherwise it will choke all of my flowers. Besides using mint in tea, I also like making my own mint extract. What's great about mint is that it is so versatile that it can be mixed with other herbs in different tea blends. Not only strawberry leaves can be used for tea, but raspberry leaves as well. But the tea made of raspberry leaves doesn't taste like raspberries. It actually tastes like a common black tea. Raspberry leaf tea is very popular among women. It is so safe that even pregnant women and nursing mothers can use it. Another fruit leaf that is used for tea is black currant leaves. So these are my black currants. As you can see, they are not ripe yet, probably another month or so, but for now I can pick the leaves. The leaves of black currant are so fragrant. They smell amazing. Next to the lemon balm, these are my favorite to use, and only black currant, not the red currant. I don't know why, but red currant leaves don't smell as well as black currant leaves. So these are raspberry leaves I harvested, strawberry leaves, and black currant leaves. Catnip or cat mint is not only for cats, it is also used to make herbal tea. Calendula flowers have a lot of good properties, so it's great to use in teas, but it is slightly bitter, so I only use it as part of my blends and only use a little bit. Lavender, on the other hand, is very delicious and also strong, so I like to use it with those bitter herbs. And here I have an amazing herb called Feverfew. It is hiding underneath this large motherwort, which is another medicinal herb. Feverfew is often confused with chamomile because its flowers really look like chamomile flowers. Feverfew is a perennial herb and has a long history of use in folk medicine for treatment of headaches, fevers, toothaches, and other diseases. I often see it being sold in grocery stores as a cut flower. In order for my Feverfew to bloom, I needed to cut this motherwort, which was shading the Feverfew because it's so big. So I cut it down. I'm going to dry it and make a tincture out of this motherwort because it is so bitter. It cannot be used for tea, but it's very medicinal. It's good for women's reproductive system, so I'm going to make some tincture out of it. I am building my own home apothecary and make tinctures from medicinal herbs I grow. Now, after I cut the motherwort plant, this Feverfew will be able to receive enough sun and start blooming. And today I'll just cut those flowers that are already open. What's interesting about this plant that not only its flowers but also leaves are all very fragrant. So later, when all of the flowers will be blooming, I'll harvest the whole plant together with the leaves. So today I got just a few flowers, but I'm sure in a couple of days all of them will be blooming. It was laying down on top of my other herbs. I decided to tie it down to make it a little bit more organized. So this is some of my harvest: Feverfew flowers, lavender flowers. I also got some thyme and oregano to dry up as well. And these are valerian root flowers. Remember my grow room that I was using to start my seedlings? It is upstairs on my attic. Well, right now I am using it to dry my herbs, and of course I'm not going to use the grow lights. There is no need for that. I'm just using the shelves because they are perfect to put some trays and large platters and dry my herbs. So these are the leaves I harvested today. These are strawberry, oregano, black currant leaves, lavender, and feverfew. That's the motherwort that I cut down. Also raspberry leaf, thyme, and a lemon balm. It takes about a week or so for them to dry up, and then I just pack it into mason jars and store it in my pantry. So that's how I grow, harvest, and dry my herbs for tea. In one of my next episodes, I'll share with you some of my favorite herbal combinations or herbal blends that I use personally and also give away to my friends and family. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Happy gardening!